What's up, Concealed Cinema? Deist here. I have a very different commentary for you guys. This time we are playing on Halo Reach, and by different type of commentary, I want to do a dealing with depression commentary. On my other channel, Scope Dex Productions, before I made this new one, I had a series of about 4 or 5 episodes called Dealing with Depression. It's basically what it is my experiences with depression and tips on how you can get over it, tips on how you know people are depressed. So you can help your friends out, you can get help for other people and everything. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The best, or not the best, the highest form of depression is major depressive disorder, also known as major depression or clinical depression. And basically what that is what I had. It's like significant weight loss, you don't want to eat, repeatedly thinking about suicide, or you have a plan to think about suicide. Feeling worthless, fatigue or loss of energy, and slowing down with mental tension and stuff like that. And I dealt with that for 3 years. And basically what happened was we moved from a town that I lived in since I was about 6 years old, and we moved when I was 13 to a new town called Claremont in Florida. And that really took me by surprise because I didn't really think we would move out of the town that I really loved and that I was attached with. So that's kind of when I started to get depressed, because my girlfriend also broke up with me because she didn't want a long distance relationship, and all guys know about that. So after that, my parents decided they wanted a divorce, and they ended up not getting a divorce, and then trying to get a divorce again, and then working it out. So basically they kept on lying to us and just etc. So that made me kind of mad as well. And my new school, I hated the school and I couldn't deal with it anymore, and so basically I took a knife to school and tried to kill myself in school. And the funny part out of that was the fact that my teacher was insanely obese, like to the point where she was waddling and she was losing her hair, and she has a stash of Twinkies in her sink, and she was a science teacher, and I did it in first period homeroom. So basically what happened was I stood up and started to like cut my neck open and stuff like that, and she was sitting there reading the newspaper and eating a Twinkie while I was doing that. And I cussed her out and everything like that. I stood up, started screaming at her and everything, and then I got taken to a mental hospital called Lifestream, and stayed there for a week and got tested on medication and everything to make sure that the antidepressants worked. And that's about it. That's where I'm at now, and that really changed me as a whole person. Like, depressed people aren't really emo people. They're just people with problems in their life. Now, emo people, there are 2 types of them. There are truly the people that have problems, and they don't care what they dress like. That's why they dress like they do. And then there's the people that are seeking attention, which aren't truly depressed. They think they're depressed, and they think they have problems in their life, and they're the ones that always dress like in black and everything like that. And they try to hide away with their friends and run away, and they think they have problems when they really don't. And that's really pathetic. That's just really stupid. But there's also the dysmic, I think I'm saying that right. I was talking to my therapist about that and trying to get some information on it. And that's a sleeping disorder, basically. And that's the depression that lasts a really long time. Like, it's pretty hard to get through, and it's just a low self-esteem, low energy or fatigue, and difficulty sleeping and stuff like that. And the other one is manic depression. That's decreased need for sleep. That's like insomnia or bipolar disorder. You guys already know what that is. There's also chronic depression. It's a major depressive episode that lasts for at least 2 years. I was chronically and clinically depressed at the same time, so it lasted for a really long time. And then I'm all good now, by the way, guys. So there's also anxiety depression, which I also had, and there's just a whole list of depression. I'll go ahead and tell Concealed Cinema to put the link to the website where you can get all the information about depression and everything like that. He can also link you guys to a natural anxiety reliever, which helps a lot. It's what I use every morning. It's 2 tablespoons of the natural tart cherry stuff, and you mix it in with a juice or water, and it naturally relieves your anxiety, and it really works. And no, I wasn't paid by them to say this or anything like that. And let's see, tips to get over depression. What you guys really want to do is talk to your parents. Your parents will really help. They're the ones that can get you to a therapist. They're the ones that can get you medication and everything like that. You don't want to hide it away from them. Like, you think you're going to be a burden to them when you tell them, oh, mom, dad, I'm depressed, I'm thinking about killing myself. You're not going to hurt them. You're going to hurt yourself by not telling them that. Because they're the only ones that can help you. Your friends can't help you by getting medication for you. Drugs aren't a way to get rid of it either. Like marijuana or weed or pot or that dope Mary Jane. It doesn't help either, guys. That actually makes it worse. 3 years of dealing with depression, I did almost every single drug out there, including the crack, heroin, PCP, and LSD and weed and everything like that. I can tell you guys that all that sucked. Like, it really does suck. It doesn't make you cool. Weed is fine for people that really don't have problems in their life, but if you have problems like depression or anything, I'd stay away from it. But gameplay's over, guys. I'll be reading the comments if you guys have any questions or anything. Look forward to part 2. That should be up on my channel.